it somehow. Let me tell you what is up with your smile? It's impossible, not melting, irresistible. When I look through your eyes, not even sky's the limit. I used to be satisfied, stayed over the surface. Now I just can't get enough. You make me feel good like no other. I just want everyone to see what I've discovered. And when I'm with you, I go higher. You lift me up, now I can see so much farther. You're on the horizon. You're on the horizon. I'm a butterfly who has only begun, taking me a while to get it. Had to live and cry to appreciate life.
They say that it's not about all of the things that are in the space, but the way that the space makes you feel and the memories that are created within the space. So in creating a shared space for my 2 toddler girls, the things that I looked for were making this space fun, cute, comfortable, and safe. So in this video, I'll share all the details on how I accomplished just that. Now, if this is your first time here, you're probably wondering why there's a big air mattress in here and what I plan to do in this room. So let me introduce myself. My name is Michelle, and in this video, I am currently pregnant, but as I'm doing this voiceover, and if you've been following me for a while, you'll know that I had the baby just a few weeks ago. So because I just had a baby, the goal for this room is to now have my 2 girls, Savannah just turned 3 and Sailor is 4. They are going to be sharing this room. Savannah's older bedroom became the nursery, so if you hadn't seen that video, make sure you check it out. And we are transforming this room into their shared room. And I was doing this so late in my pregnancy because I had ordered bunk beds several months ago. They ended up being on back ordered and then were back ordered an additional month. So in order to get them sharing a room so that I could start the nursery, I went ahead and threw this queen size air mattress in their room so that they could start getting used to sleeping together and sleeping in the same room. And now that we got confirmation that the bunk beds are finally getting delivered, then we are starting to take apart this bedroom and make it over. But my name is Michelle. I enjoy making over spaces, doing lots of seasonal decor, and lots of cleaning motivation. We have an awesome community here, and I would love more than anything for you to subscribe and join this amazing community. But let's go ahead and get started by clearing out this entire room.
A couple hours from Japan, would you stay awake? I'm losing touch of who I am when you're far away. And I feel like I'm running in circles around you. And I know I've been acting strange for a while, but I want you close, ooh, closer than before, and no one knows, that I want.
We are temporarily moving everything in the playroom until we decide what we're going to do with the old bed, as well as like the rug and some other stuff. So in order to make it feel like Savannah, my, well, now middle child, isn't just getting kicked out of her bedroom and the baby's taking over and then she's moving into her older sister's room, what we did was we took some of the stuff from Savannah's room and also put it into this room so that she still has some items, so that it makes it feel more like a shared space opposed to her just sleeping in her sister's room. I know that she's only 3 years old, but that was just one of my bigger like mom guilt fears, was that she was going to feel like kicked out of her space. And with a new baby coming, that's just a huge change in itself. I wanted her to feel like she was getting something out of it too. So here we are in Savannah's room, taking down the curtains in her room, and we'll move them over to the new room. We also managed to swap out the light fixtures and moved that over as well a little earlier in this video. These white panels were already in Sailor's room, so what we're doing is just adding the pink panels on the outside, and I think that it ended up turning out super cute and really full. So goal number 1 was to make it feel like a shared space where they both had familiar decor pieces.
Hiding all my feelings, broken from the start. Wish you never leave me. Am I going too far? But I want you close, closer than before.
Our second goal was to keep it as simple as possible. So one thing we decided not to do was repaint the walls or change up any of the walls. Now, when we made this initially Sailor's nursery, we did add the chair molding along the wall. So Chris, my husband, did that himself, and then we picked out just a very, very light subtle pink and a gray for the top. And I honestly still love the way that the walls are and turned out. So in order to keep it simple and not overcomplicate this space, we decided to leave all of the walls as is. Once we got the bed and everything else out of the room, besides the dresser, because the dresser's staying, then I'm just going to vacuum the floors, give it a pretty good deep clean, and then next I'm going to come through with my Tenco carpet shampooer and give it a good shampoo. I'm cleaning up the rug in Savannah's room because this rug will also be moving over to the new room as well.
There's another side of you trying to break through, able to tell the truth. No one else can see you like I do. All you ever do is say how far you wanna go. Baby, I can tell it's just for show. Every line designed to let me know.
Now this carpet shampooer has a wet feature where it actually wets the carpet to shampoo it, and a drying feature. So if you see me going over it like several times, it's probably because it's in dry mode. So I go through it really, well, not super fast, but I go through it in the shampoo mode to get it all cleaned up, and then I will go back over it in dry mode to basically dry it so it's not sitting there wet for several hours. So our third goal for this space is to get Sailor to actually sleep in here as well. I know this is her bedroom, but one of the things that she does, one issue that we have is that she loves to sleep in our bed. So it kind of started off on vacation, one time where she, slept in the hotel bed with us, and then getting her to get back in her bed has been a struggle. So I know that I'm a part of this parenting Facebook group, and someone asked kind of the same question, how do you get your toddler back sleeping in their room? And I'm like, ooh, I have that issue. I need to go and look at all the responses. Oh, funny thing, I just knocked the camera completely off of that shelf. I thought I broke it. Thankfully, I didn't. But I go and I look at all the responses and to see oh, are they going to say I'm a bad parent because they sleep in our bed and all of this stuff. So I'm looking, and so many people are responding in this Facebook post. Just let them sleep with you. They're only little for a little time. And it kind of made me feel better. And I'm not the type of person, I know maybe I'm not the best mom, but I'm not the type of person to wake up in the middle of the night and put her back upstairs in her bedroom, get into, not an argument, but every time we try and carry her back upstairs, she wakes up and she starts kicking, and I'm just not at 2 a.m. I'm not ready for that. So, we just cave in and let her stay in bed with us. But Now that Savannah had gotten older, she started coming down too. And I was like, this is not working. I'm super pregnant. I have my huge pregnancy pillow. I cannot have both girls in the bed with Chris, with everyone. And it's like, I had no room. I would go and sleep on the couch sometimes. So one of my biggest goals is to try and get her sleeping back in her bed. She's always been our like difficult sleeper, even as a little baby, just everything. She just can stay up and does not like sleeping. So we are just hoping that getting her excited about her new room, not having her sleep alone, sleeping with her sister, and like transforming this room, getting her excited about it, that she will finally be excited and actually stay sleeping in her room. That is goal number 3. And now that we have everything cleaned out of this room, the delivery truck is finally coming. After 4 long months, they are coming to set up the bed. And we are so excited the way that it turned out. I absolutely love this bunk bed. So this bed is from Pottery Barn, and the girls' bed finally got delivered. So we're having them look at it for the first time after the anticipation for several months. They are finally getting to look and see what the bed looks like. Now, our Helix Kids Mattress is also getting delivered along with the bedspread, but our goal for this space was to safe and easy for them to get in and out of. So like I said, since Savannah is 3, she's my wild child, and Sailor is 4, finding a safe bunk bed was a little bit of a challenge. Now, not so much for Sailor, but for Savannah being my, like I said, my wild one. I did not want her climbing up a unsafe bunk bed and falling off, especially like in the middle of the night or something. Now, even though we say, Sailor can have the top bunk, Savannah can have the bottom bunk because she's younger, they just both want to be on the top. So finding something super safe, this was one that I felt the most comfortable with getting that safe. It was a bit of an investment, and it is from Pottery Barn. But the reason why I kind of liked this one is because the bottom bunk, it's not attached to the top bunk, so we can just use that one later. And it's a full-size bed, so if guests do come, then they have something where they can sleep instead of on that air mattress. And then the girls can kind of play around and do whatever they want. And I feel really, really comfortable and feel good about the way that the stairs are set up. Now, they do have a playroom full of all of their toys. So in the bedroom, I don't like having a ton of toys because they already have a space for them. So what I decided was that they can have all of their stuffed animals. I promise you they grab that basket and dump everything onto their bed and sleep with it at night. But they could pretty much have their stuffed animals and stuff in here. And then all of their toys are going to go out in the playroom. So this rug was in Savannah's room, and that is a rug that I got when I kind of designed her nursery. That rug is also from Pottery Barn, and we were just kind of configuring it into the best way that would work in this room.
Yeah, he sets my body in motion. He knows how to turn things up. And he knows what gets me going. Yeah, like a little text saying, hey, what's up?
So our special designed kids mattress is here, and I do want to thank Helix Kids for sponsoring today's video. So this is the Helix Kids Mattress, which is designed by Helix Sleep and is a premium mattress in a box design specifically with growing kids' needs and preferences in mind, which is why I really, really liked it. So this mattress couldn't have came at a better time, and the good thing is that it's shipped conveniently to your door. It's also guaranteed safe, comfortable, and durable. So one of the goals that I had and mentioned before is that I needed something that is safe and also comfortable. So the Helix Kids Mattress does have safety in mind because the mattresses are made without harmful chemicals and have undergone extensive lead and phthalate testing to ensure that your child sleeps safely. This mattress is kid focused, which it has a hypoallergenic cover, which is great for both the moisture wicking and airflow. It's water resistant finish, which is super convenient, especially during times when we're potty training. And it's also plant-based, durable, water resistant finish that is both stain and water repellent because, nighttime accidents can definitely happen. And it has a microbe shield, which helps combat odor causing bacteria and maintains hygiene. It's been tested and approved by medical doctors, sleep consultants, child behavior specialists, and real parents of kids ages 3 through 12. So here, once we've unfolded the mattress and put it on the bed, then it quickly inflates. So Helix does offer a 100-night risk-free sleep trial. It is made in the US. It is fast and free shipping with a 10-year warranty. So one of my favorite features about this mattress is that it has a two-sided design. So one of the sides is great for ages 3 through 7, which is the side that we put it on for our girls who are 3 and almost 5. And then when you flip it over, it's designed for kids ages 8 through 12. On the side where it is ages 3 through 7, there is actually more spinal support and proper development for the kids' growing bodies. And as you can see here, as they get a little bit older, we can flip it over to age 8 through 12, which has a more comfortable feel and designed for that age group. So with the purchase of a mattress, using my discount code, you do get 2 free pillows, which these pillows are so soft and comfortable. But we have had our mattress for a little over a month now, and the girls absolutely love it. When my mom had to stay with the kids while we were in the hospital, she made a comment to me. She's like, their new bed is so comfortable because she was able to sleep on that bottom bunk. So I personally love the mattress because it is safe, comfortable, and designed specifically for them. So Helix sent a special offer just for my audience. So make sure you visit helixsleep.com/O'Malley to get up to $100 off your Helix Kids mattress plus 2 free pillows. Next, I'm going to finish making their bed with this additional mattress protector, which I got off of Amazon, and I have this exact one on my bed as well, and on the top bunk mattress, which was the one that was in Sailor's room before on her other bed. And then I also got these bamboo bed sheet set. These are also from Amazon, and they are the Hotel Sheets Direct brand, I think. I had these ones on Sailor's other bed as well, and if you've been following me for a while, you know that I only sleep on bamboo sheets. I absolutely love them. I think they're softer than any cotton sheet out there. And the last thing is this comforter. I went ahead and got the Princess Comforter from Pottery Barn, which had the matching shams or, pillowcase set. This is the one that Sailor wanted. I asked her what type of room, or asked both of the girls what type of room that they wanted, and they said they wanted princesses. So I looked everywhere, and this one was just the most pretty, elegant one. So I decided, since they're going to be sharing a room and having this bed for a while, then I would go ahead and get this one for them. I opted for the comforter instead of the duvet cover because you guys know if you have duvet covers, which like I have on my bed, they can just be a pain to take on and off. And just in case there are accidentally some accidents, then I don't want to be washing that thing, all the time. So it's easier just to throw the comforter in there opposed to the duvet set as well. So I'm going to go ahead and finish making the bed and then see what they think.
Season we leave behind, another story that's got me blind, got only you on my mind. I couldn't face what I couldn't
So the girls can't sleep unless they have an enormous amount of stuffed animals. So what I plan to do is kind of clean up their room a bit. I put all of their stuffed animals in a big basket in this back corner. So I'm going to put everything back there, and then I'm also going to go through some of their top drawers and try to organize those a bit better.
Gotta get it through my head that even though I lost, I'll find something better. I'm running all around this town. This feeling has me stepping down, but I don't wanna have to wait too much longer. 'Cause every time I try, yeah, every time I dream, there's always this big part of me wanna believe in what I see. If you can make me smile.
So I did tell y'all that I already had the baby. All of this was pre-recorded, trying to get everything done before he came. And in next week's video, it will be a postpartum clean with me. So I'll be answering all y'all's questions. I'll tell you how labor went. I'll tell you how everything is going up to this point. I had mentioned earlier that one of my big goals was to get Sailor sleeping in this bedroom and then get Savannah in here feeling like it is something new and fresh in her bedroom as well. And so it's been about a month that they have been sleeping in their new room. And let me tell you, it has been the best thing ever. I initially thought it was going to be super difficult and that they would keep coming downstairs into our bedroom in the middle of the night, but I think just having them together helps make them feel safe. I know that I had asked Sailor why she didn't want to stay in her bed earlier, and she just said she was scared. So having them together makes them feel safe, feels like they have someone to sleep with, that they're not alone, and I'm just in shock how well they have been doing up to this point. Now, the only thing that I could probably be better about is getting them to bed earlier. I know that school started back up, but because my kids were in their preschool, they go all year round, but they did move up in their classroom, and Sailor started pre-K and then Savannah started preschool. So I have to work on getting them to bed quicker. I try and start bedroom time routine early, but oh my gosh, I feel like after they take a bath, they are wired. Does anyone else have that issue? Our bath time starts between 7 and 7:30, and then I tried to get them in bed by 8:30, but sometimes it just doesn't work. Sometimes it's 9 o'clock and then they're not sleeping till 9:30, and and then they don't wake up in the morning. So I don't know, what do you guys do to help get them to bed earlier? And especially if they're like wound up after their bath.
Life is a winding road, no telling where it goes. Driving through days and nights, won't stop for traffic lights. And I really wanna know if I will ever figure out where the road goes.
These were extra bathing suits that I had kept in the top drawer, along with just some other random stuff that you might have seen. So I went through, and anything that was too small for Savannah, then I went ahead and put that away, and then everything else that they can still use throughout the end. I know that summer's like kind of technically over, but it's still 95 degrees here, and we are still out in the sun a lot. This next top drawer just has some really random stuff, and these are just extra organizer baskets that I had. The gray ones were from Amazon, and they came in a kit with like all different sizes, and then the white ones were from IKEA. I had started going through their clothes several months ago, so in a lot of my past videos, I started cleaning out their clothes or going through the sizes and swapping sizes and merging all of Sailor's and Savannah's clothes into this one dresser. So on the left side is all the shirts. The middle drawer is Sailor's, and then that drawer right there is Sailor's as well. She only loves wearing dresses, so she has like not a lot of shorts. And then the bottom drawer is Savannah's. She still lets me dress her and is a little less picky, so she has a lot more variety of clothes. I had these two chairs, you know, a long time ago, before I was even on here. I had those gray chairs in our living room, and then I had moved them in our dining room, and then I moved them upstairs, and then I'm just taking one and moving it in here in case I ever want to like read them a book or something and not climb on the bed. Then it would be easier. This wreath I made several years ago. It matches the other wreath in this room that has like an S on it. And that came from Savannah's room. So I just added it there as a final touch. The very last thing I'm going to do is vacuum. And the girls are currently in the bath right now getting their pajamas on. So I'm going to have them come up and see their finished room. After that, I'll show you guys some of the before and after pictures, but I hope you enjoyed today's video. Be sure you're subscribed if you're not already. And if you can't tell by their expressions, I think you know that they absolutely love it.
Show me what it's like to be circling among the clouds, because without you by my side, I would be stuck here on the ground. You're lighting up the way, I can see the road ahead of me. I won't be stumbling in the dark. Your eyes are shining like the stars. I was down until you saved me, until you set me free. My eyes were closed, now I see clear as day. And I just wanted to say that you can take me high. Feels like I can fly.